What's going on, guys? Rob Pizzo back with you, and another draft is in the books, and the New York Rangers are certainly hoping that number one pick of theirs turns out to be like so many other can't-miss prospects of the past. But you also have a bunch of teams that picked in the later rounds that are hoping maybe, just maybe, they found a diamond in the rough. And it's happened plenty of times. In fact, narrowing this list down to 9 was the toughest part of my week. Just look at some of the players who were left on the outside looking in. But here are my top 9 in 90 seconds. Now, before I start the clock, I want to mention 2 things. Number 1, this is all about the skaters. We're going to leave the goalies for another list. And number 2, we're going to focus on players who are actually drafted. And the rule is 3rd round or later. Okay, now, start the clock. And I'm going to start off by cheating a little bit here. All of these Russians, yes, had successful careers in the NHL, and yes, they were drafted very late, but that's not because people underestimated their talent. This was the era of communism, and teams didn't want to waste a high pick on a player who might not have been allowed to come to North America. Number 8, Glenn Anderson. 498 goals, 6 Stanley Cups, and 4th all-time in playoff points. Hardly the stats of your run-of-the-mill 4th rounder. Next up, lucky Luc Robitaille played 19 seasons in the league after being drafted 171st overall in 1984. Only Mario Lemieux would end up with more points from that draft class. In 1998, the Red Wings were in Russia to take a look at a defenseman named Dmitry Kalinin, but it was a guy named Pavel Datsyuk who caught their eye. They took him with the 171st pick, and the rest is history. 1996, there were 21 defensemen selected before the Islanders took the tallest player ever to play in the NHL. Number 4, no player from the 1980 draft scored more goals than Jari Kurri. Add his 5 cups in there, and that's not bad for a 4th round pick. Number 3, it's hard to believe a guy who would go on to win 7 Norris trophies and 4 Stanley Cups started his career by waiting around until the 3rd round to be selected. It's also hard to believe that a guy with the last name Hull would have to wait until the 6th round. He made those GMs regret it 741 times. And I guarantee no one thought this 3rd round pick would end up winning 6 Stanley Cups, 2 Hart trophies, a Conn Smythe, and retire as the 3rd all-time leading scorer.